So we had two back-to-back calls today, and I know I've done a video about this before, but just want to do a video that people can come to in case I'm not available and one of my members of staff can't explain it. But this video is going to be about consignment sales, and in case anybody doesn't know what a consignment is, that would be us selling a vehicle on the customer's behalf. And consignment is very popular in the boat industry. Some people call it brokering. And I guess you could call it brokering in the car business, but the main term is consignment. So here's how it works, and here's the advantages, and here's why sometimes you don't really have a choice but to do a consignment, unfortunately, these days. So, and we vary with consignment. Sometimes we'll have 2 or 3, sometimes we'll have 10. We've got 350 plus vehicles, so you know there always seems to be a mixture of a consignment here or there. But simple and easy way we do it. This is how we do it. Every dealer is different, so don't go to another dealer and say, hey, this is how it's supposed to work. It's not a law to how it's supposed to work. There's lots of different ways. Most charge a percentage, and a lot of times that percentage is a fee of about 10%. I've heard as little as 3 to 5 on boats, because some boats might be $1 million. It's no different than if you're in real estate, a brokerage fee for selling a house. But average on a car dealership is usually about 10%. And for example, that truck right there, out of everything we walked past, this is actually a consignment. Good customer of ours. He's got a new truck on order. He's got multiple vehicles, and he didn't want to trade it in. So instead, we're selling it for him. I don't have very many others right now, but that's the only one I see in my lineup of trucks right here. But so anyway, he comes to us. He says, you know, look, I know dealerships go offer me, you know, 60, 61, whatever the number is. I feel like my truck's worth 65. Okay, no problem. We look it up, we check the book value, we make sure the things are in line, and sure enough, in this case, that was pretty close. So we add a few thousand depending on what reconditioning is needed. Sometimes 2 or 3, sometimes 4, sometimes 1,000. It really depends on the vehicle. But in the case of this one, those numbers are pretty close. I don't have it sitting in front of me, but and what that is the money that goes to us for cleaning and reconditioning. I've got to inspect it. A lot of times we've got to service it. And we've got to advertise it. And unfortunately, advertising is expensive as it can be. So on each vehicle, we may spend $600 to $800 just in advertising. So there are fees and there are costs. So a lot of people are like, oh, dang, you know, why am I going to do it with you? I can do it myself. Well, that brings us to the next thing. So in the case of this one, the customer still owes. And the reason he wanted a little more is because he owes a little more. So he wants to at least recoup what he owes on this particular truck. Now, if he would trade it in, he'd roll negative equity. That's stupid. You never get out of that hole. If he takes it to CarMax, he's not going to get enough. He's going to have to come out of his pocket. So in this case, we're going to consign it, we're going to sell it, and hopefully we get break even with what he owes. And then we pay it off. So let's just reverse that psychology and say he puts it up for sale, he lists it for what he owes, and says, okay, customer XYZ rolls up, I want $66,000. Customer agrees to $66,000. What's next? Customer's going to want to have a title. Where's the title? The bank has the title. Customer can't insure it. Customer can't register it because there's no title. So they're at a stalemate. Let's just say customer has to get a loan. Bank's not going to get a loan without a title being in hand in most cases, unless you got Betty Sue at a credit union that trusts you. She's not going to release money for a vehicle that you don't have a title for. So a lot of people don't realize that. I have customers almost every day, at least 3 or 4 times a week, that call and like, my neighbor wants to buy my truck, but I can't sell it to him. I'm like, well, why not? And he's like, well, I got a loan. And the bank he's approved with won't do anything because I'm not a dealer, or because I don't have my title, or whatever. So sometimes we'll step in the middle. Again, we have to make our fees, you know, we have to make money. We can't do stuff for no cost, you know, we wouldn't be here. So that's another situation. Sometimes we're just the broker that's in the middle, no different than a real estate transaction closing with an attorney. You know, somebody has to be the middleman. In a lot of cases, that becomes us. So consignment's a great option. We do a lot of marketing. We do a lot of advertising. we try to keep our vehicles clean. We try to keep them within range of popularity of what's people are looking for and what people want. We don't take consignments when people are asking outlandish numbers. And if your truck's worth 40, it's worth 40. I'm not going to ask 60 for it. If the truck is damaged or has bad history, we're not going to sell it. I'm not going to put my reputation out there for that. So there are some restrictions to consignment. It's just not willy-nilly and and all that like a lot of people think. But anyway, end of the day, consignment is a great option. Consignment is something that becomes very, very popular in this world of nowadays in banking, because banks are not friendly. Old school days, Betty Sue at Bank 1 would call Betty Sue at Bank 2. They'd work it out. One would pay it off. The new owner gets the truck. The old owner's loan's paid off. It's all simple. That doesn't happen anymore. And again, you don't want that customer riding home on your tags and your insurance. God forbid something happens. Us being the middle person, we can pay it off. We can provide temporary tags. We can change over the insurance from one customer to the next. We can do a lot of things being the middle ground. So hopefully that makes some sense. It's long, it's drawn out. We have to explain it a lot of times a day. Hopefully some people will go to this video and see how it works, why it works, and why sometimes it's your only option. And we'll consign pretty much anything. We consign boats, we consign campers. Again, I keep my consignment regulatory, and I'm not going to consign something that's not going to sell. I don't have the space, I don't have the ground. A lot of times we'll just purchase the vehicle if the value is right. I'd rather just write a check and buy it. But in some cases, that's just not the option. Like that truck we just looked at, he's a little high compared to the market, but not high compared to what it's going to sell for, and us make a nominal fee involved. He has no dealings. He's a business owner. He does not want to talk to people calling and making offers and all that jazz. He's not interested in that. So he wants a nice, clean, straightforward deal, which is what will happen. I've consigned dozens of vehicles with this customer. He likes keeping vehicles. Like I said, he has multiple vehicles, and the system works. It's proven. So that is how consignment works. That is why consignment works. That is why some choices, or sometimes there's no choice but consignment. We don't make the rules, we just have to adapt to them. So that is the world we currently live in with banking and DNV and other things. And that's what allows us as a dealer to help a customer out in multiple ways. I can sell you something, I can help you sell something that you have, and we're happy to do it. So if you got any questions that this did not answer, please comment below. Like and subscribe. We will be trying to bring you more informative content, and this goes across the board. That information can be used to help in several others. If you're across the country somewhere, you're not going to consign a vehicle with me, obviously, so hopefully that'll help what the rates are with us and how we do it, and not get gouged. We've had plenty of people turn over to us after years of dealing elsewhere and decide, dang, y'all's fees are pretty affordable and it's not worth it to me to have to hassle with it. That's why we do it, and that's our job. So again, check us out anytime. Check out the website, give us a call, let us know how we can help you out.